All right, ho, 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 everybody. It's that time of year where we're going to be holiday shopping. And if you've got a prepper or a wannabe prepper in your life, I thought I would do a quick video to show you 10 things that I would recommend you buy for that person in your life as a holiday gift. I'm going to try to keep everything I show you under or around roughly about $100 at the maximum. So nothing especially expensive. I mean, if you're feeling really frosty, you could always go out and buy some Jackery home power station or something crazy for that person. I'm sure they would certainly love it. But in this video, I'm going to stick to the minimalist type stuff. I want you to know that I don't have any affiliations with any of these products or brands. They're just things that I personally own, have used potentially for years. They're products that I know are proven. They're great solutions for would-be preppers or even seasoned veterans that you have in your life. Let's get started. The first thing I want to talk about is lighting. I've been using the Phoenix TK15. This is a little tactical flashlight. I've been using this for probably like 10 years. I don't even think they make the 15 anymore. They make the 16, the 17, the 20. Super sturdy, awesome tactical light. This one is like over 3,000 lumens, which is super bright. It has multiple, it's got an adjustment on here for brightness. Absolutely love this thing. I've been carrying it for years. Great stocking stuffer. The other thing I would mention as my second item in regards to lighting would be headlamps. I put together some of my headlamps. I've got headlamps everywhere. I've got battery powered, I've got rechargeable, I've got Petzl, I've got Black Diamond. I've got tons of headlamps. Critical to be hands-free with great lighting when we're talking about a grid down situation or any type of an emergency type situation. The one that I would recommend that I like the most that I've been using the last few years is the Black Diamond Storm. This one, the reason I like it so much is because it is dual fuel, meaning it's got an internal lithium battery that you can keep charged up, or it does also take 3 AAA batteries. Absolutely love this thing. Number 3 on the list, I would say Silky Saw. I own multiple Silky Saws. These are Japanese made. They're amazing for doing any kind of bushcraft or survival or just anything that you might need a saw for. Could be used for self-defense, I suppose. Super awesome knives and incredibly affordable, believe it or not. One thing I do like about these that a lot of people don't know is you can actually remove the blades. They have interchangeable blades on these, so that's kind of handy as well. This is my newer one. I think it's the 170 millimeter. I've been using this one all summer. Absolutely love it. Silky saws, great Christmas idea. I'm going to talk next about the Mora Garberg. This is a knife. This thing has been my favorite knife for probably 10 years. I've got the carbon version of it. I use the back of it as a fire starter. It's maintained an edge for years. I really, if you watch prepper channels or if you hear other people talk, if you read about knives for preparedness or survival, the Garberg tends to stand out a lot. I really, absolutely love this thing. Next up, I'm going to mention multi-tool. Multi-tool is pretty much a staple for any survival kit, backpack, that kind of a thing. I personally, over the last few years, have been using the Leatherman Signal. These have actually gotten quite a bit more expensive. They're about $140. That might be the most expensive thing that I recommend today. Pretty close to it. But I do know that because it's Black Friday coming up and there's a lot of holiday sales and things, I was looking around a little bit online today. I know, for example, backcountry.com, if you sign up with your email, they'll give you like a 20% off coupon for a full price item. So that would be a great way to get this cost down to something closer to $100. My next recommendation is having skills when it comes to survival is key. The Survival Medicine Handbook. I've had this one for a few years now. It's huge. It's packed full of valuable information. It's kind of too big to be a stocking stuffer, but I think as far as like for a survival library or prepper library, like this is probably one of the things, if you're talking about first aid and medication and survival, this is probably one of the first things you might want to consider picking up. In addition, an absolute staple to any prepper library is the John Lofty Wiseman SAS Survival Handbook. They also make he also wrote an urban survival handbook, which is pretty awesome that I don't happen to have. This thing, you can learn a ton of stuff from this. So, really affordable, great gift idea for anybody on your list. What else do we got? Oh, I would say emergency radio. Now, there is a lot of crap radios out there. I've had this Kato KA700 for many years. I really love it. It's been really solid. It's got AM, FM. The most important thing about having a good emergency radio is that it has a hand crank, so you can recharge it by hand. It's also recharges via solar, this particular one, and a lot of the good ones really should do that. Also, it has weather band. So, it's not enough just to be able to listen to your normal AM, FM radio to figure out like what the hell is going on in an emergency, but having the ability to know what's going on with the weather as well is really important. Now, I can hear a lot of you saying, well, I'll just bust out my cell phone and figure out what's going on. I got like 30 apps for that. Well, you got to remember that if you're relying too much on your cell phone, that's going to get you in trouble in a true emergency. So having a really affordable but quality emergency radio, to me, is really critical. Next up on the list, this one I just got this year, but I would say a good quality axe. This one is the Adler Canoe Axe. It's a sort of a small, portable, easy to carry axe. I've been messing around with this one all summer. It's German made. A good quality axe would be like a super awesome Christmas gift for anybody that you are shopping for that is going to get into bushcraft, survival, emergency preparedness. These are pretty awesome. I mean, in conjunction with silky saws, you can do a whole lot, especially if you're out in the woods. Last but not least, I want to plug an obvious one, but that's life straws. So these straws, you can drink really dirty water with life straws. I've had some of these for like many years. This one is probably 15 years old or something. I don't even know. I don't actually have to use them that often, thankfully. So I have a lot of ways to purify water and whatnot. But in an emergency situation, these things can save your life. They can't filter out chemicals and things like that. But if we're just talking about some brackish water, drinking out of a puddle, drinking out of a stream, you're a little concerned about giardia and things like that. Great stocking stuffers, really affordable, by the way. Awesome idea. All right, I hope that's a quick gift list to help you guys figure out what to buy for the prepper, would-be prepper in your family. Most of these items are really small, can be purchased for under or around $100. I want to wish everybody a happy holiday season, even if you don't, no matter what you celebrate, or even if you don't celebrate. It's a great time to sort of reflect on the year that we've had, and to also remind ourselves that emergency preparedness should be at the forefront of our minds and our planning, because disasters happen all the time. Hope this video helped you out a little bit, provided a little bit of holiday cheer for you all. See you guys on a video again real soon. Everybody stay safe out there and take care of yourselves. I'm out.